Hey developers, welcome to DevCovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, Understand Anything, a tool that transforms any codebase into an interactive knowledge graph you can explore and query. It's exploding in popularity because it moves beyond static diagrams, letting you ask questions and truly comprehend complex systems. This project is changing the way developers learn and debug code. When you're faced with a massive, unfamiliar codebase, where do you even begin? A new project on GitHub has an answer. And it's not just about reading code, it's about seeing times it. The idea is that graphs should teach, not just impress. And it seems developers are listening. The project gained over 1,000 stars in a single day. The project is called Understand Anything from the organization Egonex-AI. It transforms any codebase, documentation, or knowledge base into an interactive knowledge graph. This lets developers visually explore, search, and even ask questions about complex systems, and its popularity? It's undeniable. The project has already rocketed past 61,000 stars, with over 1,100 of those added in just the last 24 hours. It's also been forked more than 5,000 times. That kind of rapid growth signals it's solving a very real problem. So, what is that problem? It's the huge mental effort needed to get your head around a large, unfamiliar software project. Traditionally, a developer might spend weeks or even months just reading code, drawing diagrams on a whiteboard, and using basic search tools to build a mental model. That whole process is slow, prone to errors, and really hard to share with teammates. The unique angle from Understand Anything is its philosophy: graphs that teach, not graphs that impress. Instead of generating some complex, intimidating web of connections, it creates a guided, explorable map. It's designed to speed up learning and make even the most intricate systems accessible from day one. So, how does it work under the hood? At its core, Understand Anything uses a clever hybrid architecture. It combines two different technologies, using each for what it does best. First, it uses TreeSitter, which is a fast and reliable parser. This part performs a deterministic structural analysis. Think of it like creating a precise, factual blueprint of the code identifying every single function, class, and import. This blueprint forms the stable skeleton of the knowledge graph. But then, it layers on semantic understanding using large language models, or LLMs. The LLM acts like an expert commentator. It reads both the blueprint and the source code to write plain English summaries, explain business logic, and identify architectural patterns. This entire process is managed by a multi-agent pipeline, where specialized agents handle tasks like scanning, analysis, and building tours, all in parallel. And the final output? A simple JSON file, a portable and shareable map of the entire codebase, ready for the whole team to use. In the real world, this tool serves several critical functions. Imagine you're a new developer joining a team. You could use it to get a guided tour of a massive codebase, which would drastically shorten your onboarding time. Or, during a code review, the team could visualize the ripple effects of a change, catching unintended consequences before they ever get merged. A project manager could even switch to a business process view to see how technical components map to actual workflows. Getting started is pretty straightforward. The tool integrates as a plugin into a wide array of AI coding assistants, like Claude Code and GitHub Copilot, and runs with simple command line instructions. The feedback from the community has been overwhelmingly positive. Developers are praising its graphs that teach philosophy and how effective it is at cutting through the complexity of large projects. Many see it as a foundational layer for AI coding assistants, giving them the essential context they need to avoid making mistakes. While there are very few direct negative reviews, the project's soaring popularity has sparked important discussions around the supply chain security of these high-velocity open-source AI tools. But it's not all smooth sailing, and there are potential challenges to consider. The project relies heavily on external LLM APIs. This introduces risks related to cost, latency, and even inconsistent output if the underlying models change. On top of that, Supporting a vast and fragmented ecosystem of over a dozen AI platforms creates a huge long-term maintenance burden, and while it does use incremental updates, the initial analysis of a true mega repo one with millions of lines of code could still push the limits of performance and memory. In the end, Understand Anything is more than just a code visualizer. It's a knowledge transfer engine. By blending deterministic analysis with semantic AI, it makes complex software systems genuinely comprehensible. And this really matters. It shifts the focus from simply managing complexity to actively accelerating human understanding, especially in this new age of AI-assisted development.
That's all for today's DevCovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.